Hello, my dear family members. Many students had exams on 21st September. So, we will have 3 to 4 coding questions from that day. Now, in this video, we will solve both coding problem which was asked on Accenture on campus drive 21st September first slot. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go. So, at first, we will start with the general question, that is, write a Java program that counts the number of unique characters in a given string and returns the count, right? So the sample input are given here. So actually the question regarding unique characters, right? So you have to count the unique character in a string. So here look at carefully. A, B, C, D are, all are unique. So the count will be 4, right? And in this string A, B, C, D, E, those are the unique characters. That is total 5 characters are unique. So output will be 5, right? So I hope you got it, right? What you have to do. So I hope you will solve the problem by yourself. So if you can, then don't watch further. Please pause the video and try to solve the problem by yourself, right? Okay, let's see what is the solution. Let me code it. So at first, let's take the class PSVM. Okay, now just start solving the problem. Actually, we have to implement the set, right? So import java.util start. Actually, we have to take the set and hash set, right? So in the util package, we have set and hash set, right? So at first define the function, right? So public static int count count char, right? So we have to take argument is a string, right? So at first use a set to store unique characters, right? So set character and give a name, that is, let's say unique. Okay, and new asset, right? Okay, now convert the string to a character array. So char array is equal to s dot to char array, right? Now iterate through the character array and add each character to the set. So whenever we give we append a character in a set, then it will be unique, right? So for char c is to char array, sorry, unique dot add, right? We are adding the character c, which is actually similar to for I in range in Python, right? Okay, now return the size of the set which represents the count of unique characters. This will be fine, right? So return the unique character size, right? So unique dot size. Okay, this will be okay, right? Whenever it encounters a different character, I mean the unique character, it will append it. So whenever it append, then it will we are returning the size of the total unique characters in a set, right? So now just it will be okay. Now implement the main function. So let's take the scanner class. Sc is equal to new scanner and sorry, system dot in. Okay, now take the input. This will be okay. So what are the inputs? Actually we have to take a string, right? So let's say string s is equal to sc dot next, right? And just print s out count char, right? Count char and the argument. Okay, I hope this will be fine. Okay, let's run it, then it will be judged if it is right or wrong, right? So for the input 1, that was let's say a. So this should give 1, right? Yes, okay. Let's say for another input, that let's say a b c d, so it should give 4, right? So the output is 4. This is fine. And for let's say a b b c c, so this should give 3, right? So let's check. Yes, okay, fine. So I hope you got it, right? So if you face any problem, or if you want Python code, then let me know. I will give you the solution in Python as well in the comment section, right? Okay, now this is the time to move to the advanced coding question. But before we proceed to the advanced code, I would request you to please subscribe this channel and watch the all playlists regarding Accenture, right? And guys, please join this channel to get some exciting parts, right? Okay, let's go. So the advanced coding question was regarding count substring. So you are given a binary string containing only 0 and 1. A substring is defined as a contiguous subsequence sequence of characters within a given string, right? So a valid substring is defined as a substring that starts and ends with 1 and not may actually and contain at least one zero or more zeros in between, right? Write a function count substring that takes a binary string as input and returns the count of valid substring in it, right? So input format is this: a binary string is consisting of zeros and ones. The length of s will be at least 1. Output is this: an integer representing the count of valid substring in the given binary string, right? So here are the sample input given. So for input 10011011101, the output is 3. How? I am explaining. And for input this output is 4. How? Actually the format is this, right? So 1 in between at least 10, and at the end 1 will be there, right? So 1001, this is a substring, 101, this is a substring, and 101, this is also a substring, in which the starting is 1, ending is 1, and in between there is at least 1, at least 10, right? So the output is 3. And in this case as well, so 101, this is a substring in which starting 1, ending 1, and in between at least 10. So from here 101, 10001, this is also a substring, and 10001, this is also a substring. So total 4 such substring, in which one is at starting and one is at ending and at least 10 in between, right? So I hope you got the logic, right? So if you understood the problem, then start solving the question by yourself, then come to watch if not possible, right? Okay, let's see what is the solution. At first take the class, right? So public class main phvm. Now take the function to count the substring, right? So public static int count str, argument is string s, right? So at first initialize a count variable to keep track of the valid substring, right? So int count is equal to 0 at first. Then you can get the length of the input string by int n is equal to s dot length, by which we will keep track the length of the string, right? So now we will have to iterate through all the elements, right? So for that we will run a for loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than n, or the length I plus plus. So now check if the current character is 1 or not. So if s dot char at I is equal to 1, if this happens, then initialize a pointer j to check subsequent characters, right? So int j is equal to I plus 1, right? Now we will initialize a while loop to continue while the next character is 0, right? So while uh, j less than n and s dot char at I is equal to 0, right? So if this, then just increment the value of j, right? Now check if the next character is 1. right? So for that we will again run a if condition, that is if j less than n and if s dot char at I, sorry, j minus 1 is equal to 0 and s dot char at j is equal to 1. If this happen, then increment the count, right? Count plus is equal to 1, right? And after all the condition and all the for loops are done, I mean all the iteration are completed, then return the count, right? Okay, fine. I hope this will be okay. Now just write the main function. So at first we have to take the scanner class. Sc is equal to new scanner system dot in, right? So string s is equal to, sorry, sc dot next. Now just print the function value, right? So count str s, right? Okay, I hope this is fine. Let's run the code, then this will be okay, I think. Okay, let's say for input 101, the output should be 1, right? Oops, what is the problem? Oh, sorry, actually this should be j, right? We have to actually count at the position of j, right? So let's run the code again. I hope now there will be no mistake. So for 101, the output should be 1, and for, let's say, 10101, the output should be 2, right? Okay, the output is 2. And for input, let's say the first input, that was 101 101 101. So for this input the output should be 3, right? Okay, this is fine. And for this input the output should be 4, right? So output is 4, right? So the output is as expected, right? So I hope you all loved this session. If you found this video helpful, then please subscribe this channel and give me some thanks to motivate me. Thank you for this session.